Right, so then, oops. Hey everybody, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Mikey, and I'm back today for a brand new reaction to one of Luke's covers. We all know Luke is at this point. He's my best pal, he's my channel manager, and he's also the reactor, the Yorkshireman Reacts. He's the one that got me into making reactions, and as well as making reactions of his own, he also creates song covers. I love to hear him sing. He's an absolutely talented singer. He blows me away every single time, and I absolutely love listening to him and reacting to him whenever I can. And he actually asked me to do this one not too long ago. He doesn't ask me to do every single cover. I mean, I think he'd love it if I did. But yeah, sometimes he'll just send me one. He'll say, I'd really like you to react to this one, and this is one of them. And it's Rihanna feat. Eminem, Love the Way You Lie, Part 2. Now, this is one from my youth. This was out when I was in my last couple of years at secondary school, I think, or I'd just left, or anyway, yeah, it was around that time. So yeah, it's a bit of a nostalgic one for me, and I'm guessing that's why he's done it as well, because we're not that different in age, although we look very similar. I know I look younger, but no, I'm only kidding. No, he's younger than me. He's 2 years younger than me, but yeah, we basically got, we're basically of the same era, so yeah. I'm guessing that's why he's done this one. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, because again, it's one that I know there's going to be a lot of mixed vocal ability here, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to do it straight away. I'm not going to make him wait any longer. He asked me to do this a few days ago, so I'm going to do it now. But yeah, just before I do, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new, if you're watching on YouTube. If you're watching on Patreon, thank you for your ongoing support. And don't forget to check out Luke's channel and his Patreon, where you will find not only his reactions, but an absolute smorgasbord of all the different song covers that he's done. Different genres, different artists. There's something for everybody. Go and check him out. He's absolutely fantastic. Link for his channel will be in the description when this goes on YouTube. And if you're on Patreon, then you know who he is already. Just go and check him out, okay? So yeah, let's get straight into this. I'm looking forward to it. We've just been messaging each other, actually, for the last, 20 minutes. I was going to start this about 20 minutes ago, but we got into a conversation about food and drink. And what we're like when we get yakking, yeah, the time just flies. So yeah, I'm going to do this for him now. He's waited long enough. Luke, talking to you directly. Hope you enjoy this. I know I'm going to, I can tell already. So let's listen.
Page of our story, the future seemed so bright. Then this thing turned out so evil. I don't know why I'm still surprised. Even angels hide their wicked schemes, and you take that to new extremes. But you'll always be my hero, even though you've lost your mind. Just gonna stand there and watch me burn.
Oh, this takes me back.
That's alright, because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stand there and hear me cry. But that's alright, because I love the way you lie. I love the way you lie. Oh.
Sorry, just before we go any further, I need to look when this came out. Sorry, I don't normally pause a cover halfway through. Oh, Monster, that's another good one. I forgot about that song till just now. I'm Googling it and Monster just came up. When did this come out? I think it was about 2009, I'm guessing. Oh, November 2010, okay, so I wasn't in school. This was part 2. Yeah, no, I would have left school by then. So about late 2010, I would have, yeah, I would have been gone from school by then. So yeah, never mind, let's watch. Anyway, it still reminds me of that time.
I love the way you lie.
I still had school very much in mind at the time.
Now there's gravel in our voices, glasses shattered from the fight. In this time of war, I'll always win, even when I'm right. 'Cause you feed me fables from your head, with violent words and empty threats. And it's sick that all these battles smoke with all our memories.
This morning, you wake, a sun ray hits your face, smeared makeup as we lay in the
Wake of destruction, hush baby, speak softly. Tell me you're awfully sorry that you pushed me into the coffee table last night so I can push you off me. Try and touch me so I can scream at you not to touch me. Run out the room and I'll follow you like a lost puppy. Baby, without you I'm nothing, I'm so lost, hug me.
Tell me how ugly I am,
But that you'll always love me. Then after that shove me in the aftermath of the destructive path that we're on, two psychopaths. But we know that no matter how many nights we put in each other's backs, that we'll have each other's backs.
cause we're that lucky together
We move mountains, let's not make mountains out of molehills. You hit me twice, yeah, but who's counting? I may have hit you 3 times, I'm starting to lose count. But together we'll live forever, we're the youth fountain.
Our love is crazy, we're nuts, but I refuse counts in this
House is too huge, but if you move out, I'll burn 2,000 square feet of it to the ground. And shit you can do about it, cause with you I'm in my fucking mind. Without you I'm out it.
Watch me burn, but that's alright because I like the way it hurts. Just gonna stand there and hear me cry, but that's alright because I love the way you lie. 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 I love the way you lie.
Yeah, and that's the end. Wow. That was absolutely brilliant. Seriously, from start to finish, that was just powerful. Wow, that was brilliant. And do you know what? I forgot that that was part 2. I forgot that that one was a bit more lyrical. I thought it was the other one. You know, the one that everybody, you know, that's a bit more, you know, commonly known. So yeah, that's my mistake. I got that mixed up. I thought it was the other version. But even so, hearing it, it brought back tons of memories. Honestly, it just come flooding back. You know, 2010 was, what, 15 years ago? Oh, my days. Yeah, God, just simpler times, eh? God, yeah. Absolutely brilliant. Vocally, you were fantastic in both bits. And what I loved about this was that there was 2 very contrasting different bits for you to get involved in. I mean, you had the softer, more ballady type female voice of Rihanna, and then you go into that, you know, in your face, louder, powerful rap of the legend that is Eminem, just going from one straight into the other. Because I know you record these as one long session, you know, whereas these 2 probably record, obviously they're 2 different people doing 2 different bits. You are going from one to the other and then back again. And it was absolutely fantastic. It was just so raw. It was so powerful. It was so beautifully done. And again, I get the feeling that this takes you back just as much as it does me. You know, it's a song that has been heard over and over and over to the point where the lyrics are embedded. And it's that funny thing, isn't it? You know, you can forget all sorts of stuff, but you hear a song that you've not heard in many years and you know every lyric, it just comes flooding back. Sorry, 2 Miranda jokes in one thing. Yeah, that's not the norm, but yeah, especially not the same joke. But yeah, that was brilliant. I absolutely loved it. Well done. Just utterly fantastic. And such a powerful song as well. I love the lyrics to this. I love the meaning behind it. It's just a beautiful, beautiful song. And yeah, just well done for the fantastic cover. I mean, once again, you've just blown me away completely. Not that I expected any less, I never do. And what's great is I could hear you a lot through this one. It was a good balance, this one. I could hear the artists, I could hear Rihanna and Eminem just as much as I could hear you. So it was brilliant. It was like you know, like you were joining them. For like, you know, like on the X Factor years ago when they would have the contestant and then a famous singer would sing along with them. It was a bit like that. It was like you were singing with them 2 during your final, like semi-final performance. It was absolutely brilliant. It was great. And again, the power that you brought with it, the soul and the heart and the history that I've never asked you this. I'm only assuming, but I'm just guessing the history that you've got with this song. If like me, you know, it's from your era as well. You know, just one that you had down your ear all the time, maybe on an iPod or an MP3 player. You know, anyone under 20 watching this is like, on the what? What's that? Sorry, Gen Z. No, not sorry. We had good technology years ago. You don't know what you've got now. See, see, that's what I mean. These songs are so nostalgic. They make me sound like an old man, and I love it. There's got to be a perk of getting older, and that perk is that we had great music, we had great tech, and now we've got fantastic covers of these brilliant songs brought by talented singers like our Lukey boy, just like you yourself. Absolutely fantastic. I loved it. Well worth the wait. You know, you did ask me to do this a while ago, so yeah, I'm glad that I got round to it. And again, it was so worth the wait. I mean, even I was getting into it, you know, just having a bit of a, you know, pretending. I don't know why I was pretending to hold a microphone. I've got a fucking microphone here. I could have held that, or I could have used this. I was just, you know, it took me back to my teenage mind. You know, good thing I didn't grab a hairbrush. You know, I was doing the old teenage thing. You know, in your mind, you're at Wembley and you're the greatest singer ever, even though your voice hasn't completely broken yet. You probably sound like utter shit. But you just imagine yourself in front of this audience. Did you ever do that as well? I still do, I'm not going to lie. If I've had a couple of bevies and there's a song on that I like, I do that, I close my eyes and I'm like, you know, I still do it. We all do, I think. You know, we all need that. We all need that kind of escapism, don't we? But yeah. Luckily for you, you don't necessarily need to have it as total escapism because you have got the fantastic ability to record it and share it with people like myself and just express your feelings there, express the nostalgia and express your love of this kind of song. And again, the rap, you did it so perfectly. Again, I know that you've heard this a million times, I can tell. I bet you didn't even have to look at the words, you know? Just absolutely fantastic. And again, the way you sound so comfortable when you're rapping. You know, I mean, you sound comfortable when you're performing, but like with this one in particular, because it's gone from a ballady song straight into a rap, I could hear the difference in the, you know, like how, I don't know how to put this without sounding like I'm criticising. Like, you sort of settled into the rap so easily, you know? It's a bit like, oh, I don't know, I don't know how to put it, I don't know how to word it, but you know what I mean. You'll know what I mean at this point. Fantastic singer, obviously. You're a fantastic singer, and I've known you to sing Rihanna songs before, like Umbrella and Take a Bow. You cover her music beautifully. And then going into that rap, it was like, you know, it's like, right, now this is mine. This is mine. In it. Blah, 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 you know. Like, that younger version comes out, you know, the younger one that's new to all this rapping. You're just like, I got it, I know it, yeah. So yeah, it's just absolutely brilliant from start to finish. Such a different blend of artists and music styles. Just a total treat to the ears, this was, and to the soul as well, and to the nostalgic bit in my head, you know. And again, even though I got the release of this wrong, I thought this was out when I was in school. I was certain, but I might be thinking of something else. I mean, Rihanna was everywhere back in the day, weren't she? Let's be honest. So, you know, I could be mixing it with any other song. But yeah, that was brilliant. And again, even though it might not have been in my school days, it was one from my youth. I did used to have it. I used to have an old phone, like years ago, and I upgraded my phone once. I kept my old one for music, because years ago, and I don't know why I'm explaining this to you like you don't know, of course you do. Years ago, phone batteries lasted longer, didn't they? So you could just keep a phone just for music. And I used to walk around with a second phone. I used to keep some headphones, and I used to listen to music if I was on a bus, if I was walking anywhere. I wouldn't do it now, because I'm terrified of the idea of like being ran over. I don't know why. I never used to be, but now, you know, I wouldn't walk around with headphones in. It's just something I don't think I could do anymore. But yeah, years ago, wherever I went, there was headphones in and stuff like this was playing. So thank you so much for that trip down memory lane. Thank you for the nostalgic treat, and thank you so much for sharing this particular cover. And again, you always pick the most beautiful songs, you know, and you always bring an absolute brand new reason to love them even more. It's a fantastic cover. You did brilliantly. It was effortless, and again, it says there first attempt as well. So well done to you for that. Not that I'm surprised, but yeah, well done to you. That was fantastic. I loved it. So yes, I am going to leave it there, and I'm going to get it wrapped up so you can watch it. Okay, I think I've made you wait long enough. And not going to lie, I need a shower. Not, you know, a bit, you know, not very nice. So yeah, I'm going to get myself showered as well. So yeah, thank you so much for that. I really enjoyed it. And again, sorry I've made you wait a while to watch it, to get the reaction, to watch the reaction. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah, but the point is I've done it now, and I enjoyed it, and it's so worth the wait, because I needed this. You know, I needed a bit of a nostalgia lift, you know, a bit of cheering up. So yeah, well done to you. It was brilliant. So yes, to everybody else, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and check out Luke's channel if you like his covers or even just his reactions. Go and have a look, because it's all fantastic. There's something there for everybody, okay? But yeah, just all the usual, guys. Like, subscribe, go and check out his pages, his platforms, and let me know what you think in the comments below, okay? He would appreciate your support just as much as I would appreciate you giving him his support. So yes, I'll get this uploaded for you. Well done once again. You did an amazing job. I loved it, and I will be coming back to listen to this one just like I do the others, okay? So yeah, in the meantime, take care of yourselves, everybody. Have a good day / night, depending when you're watching. Luke, to you yourself, well, no doubt I'll be talking to you later. But yeah, just in the meantime, take care and you keep up those colours. I'm looking forward to the ones you did. One of those ones you sent me the other day. I'm not going to say which ones, but the first one, I think it was it Drown, something like that. Yeah, I listened to that. It was a beautiful song. I love it. Really upbeat. I loved it. So yeah, I can't wait to hear your cover of that. Definitely, it's going to be great. So yeah, I'll get going so I can get it uploaded so you can watch it, enjoy, and no doubt I'll speak to you later. Everybody else, take care. I'll see you next time. Ta-ra.